Learning is a social activity that is influenced by the environment and the engagement of the learner in the process. Learners need to have opportunities for social interaction, learning with and from others. Social learning can be augmented by social media and allow for anytime, anywhere learning. Millions of people across the globe are using social media tools like Twitter to collaborate and learn. They are connecting and interacting, leaving digital footprints along the way. Meet Beck. Beck is a primary school teacher who has a class full of inquisitive and passionate learners. Beck is always after different ways to share her students' learning with a wider audience. She wants to give them a voice. She wants them to be heard by people globally. Beck is constantly challenging her students' ideas, thoughts and wonderings, and her students always have lots of questions that even Beck doesn't know the answers to. Beck is committed to developing her students' love of social learning and wants to nurture this. She already knows that most of the students in her class are using social media themselves, even though they're not 13 yet. Beck wants to ensure that they are becoming responsible digital citizens. She needs a way to authentically model this. She wants to give them an opportunity to use social media in the classroom to learn, connect, collaborate and be inspired by others, just the way she is when she connects with other teachers on social media. Beck had an idea. Imagine for a minute your classroom. Now picture that same classroom with no walls. Instead of walls, your students are surrounded by other passionate teachers, classrooms and students from all over the world. Instead of walls, imagine your classroom filled with millions of experts in a variety of fields on any subject your students want to learn. Imagine your students being able to talk to these people directly, ask them questions, learn from them, share their own learning, connect and collaborate in a matter of seconds, for free and in 140 characters or less. Imagine the possibilities. Wouldn't it be great for our students if this was a reality? It can be. Beck decides that she will create a class Twitter account that is managed by her but gives students the opportunity to tweet at school. She chooses a Twitter handle that represents her school and class. She decides not to protect her class's tweets as she wants to encourage global interaction. Beck lets students decide who to follow, and they search for classes and connections relevant to what they are learning. They learn about hashtags and Twitter chats. Beck also retweets and shares her class Twitter feed through her own account to encourage even more connections and interaction. To teach her class about responsible digital citizenship using Twitter, Beck creates expected Twitterquette for her class to follow. Students learn authentically about cyber safety issues and know how to report and block spam accounts and unwanted followers. Beck encourages students to tweet every day. She sets time aside to read and respond to tweets as a whole class and encourages her students to tweet about anything exciting and interesting to them. They make the choice. Beck makes the most out of just-in-time learning to cultivate student interests and passions. She embeds tweeting throughout lessons, assessment opportunities and student reflections. Beck students have the opportunity to live tweet during incursions and excursions. They challenge the status quo and have an authentic voice in a global community. Twitter is a powerful tool that can transform the way teachers are enabling learning in the classroom. Extending the learning environment beyond classroom walls gives students the opportunity to learn from and connect with others globally, extending their understanding of the world. Young students can not only learn about social media, but use the tools authentically and responsibly to encourage them to become aware of their digital footprint. They can experience firsthand how tools such as Twitter can positively impact their learning. The question is not whether we do social media, but how well we do it. Will you come along? Play a part in what and how your students learn. Be the teacher that embraces Twitter for the benefit of your students' learning.